Hi everybody, gonna watch Mango Wodzak and his wife. This is like a video from the past. It's like a documentary, but this part of the documentary, it's about how they meet a raw meat eater, and let's see their interaction.
I really don't know where this number is.
So here they are looking for a fruit farm, because that fruit farm hosts like raw fruitarians or whatever.
Nobody around here to ask. We're going to have to drive off. It stinks really bad here.
And one of the owners or one of the farmers, I guess, it happens to eat raw meat.
I think we should turn into somebody's property, ask them where it is.
I'm going to die. I can't stand the smell.
I don't think you're gonna die because of the smell.
Hello?
Nobody
He's
answering.
fully fucked.
Nobody
What's this language?
home.
Just so hormonally imbalanced that she's so angry all the time.
We'll try the next property. There's nobody there, Kvita. I just called out before.
Yeah, Kveta is her wife. His wife.
Oh.
This is such a bummer. I'm just so tired.
She's just gonna complain so much.
That's all.
You're tired because your diet sucks. I mean, you also maybe because you don't get enough sleep and enough good sleep. But no matter how much you sleep, if you're a fruitarian, you're just gonna feel like this.
I want to help you. I think you don't put enough effort.
I'm not going to
What a nagger. Nagging Nancy.
be running around somebody's orchard.
It
Right
looks
at the
like
end
there's
of the road.
nobody nowhere home.
Sorry to bother you. We're looking for Clinton's place. There are a lot of fruit trees and
Yeah, that's
people eating raw food.
Yeah.
That would be Eddie, because I thought Eddie was living with. All right, man. Eddie was living with Clinton at one point.
Marsha, come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't know them, but
The dog was thinking that I know that this is disrespectful to say it now that in case you guys did not know it, this guy Mango Wodzak just passed away recently, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like, the dog was thinking that he's a stick.
I know that Eddie Sapphire lives over there.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I have to call out the fact that he was unhealthy because of his diet.
There is somebody.
Where?
There is-
Actually, all vegans are unhealthy. It's not just fruitarians. But yeah, fruitarians is just another topic.
There's a human. Thanks God.
How's it going? I'm looking for Eddie Sapphire. You're
My name's Ian.
Ian. How you doing, Ian? Oh, Mango.
Mango, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Well, we were actually looking for Clinton's place.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, this is Clinton's place. Well, there you go. But he's
This guy, by the way, that he met is the raw meat eater.
away now, is he? Do you think?
He wasn't a raw meat eater all his life. He just switched recently because he just thinks it's better.
It'd be possible for us to crash here for the night?
Yeah, just help yourself.
Thank you.
Just like me, I also switched because I think it's just better to eat it raw.
So,
Well, I'll take you around and show you things. Only I'm on my deathbed, mate. I don't I'm
Yeah.
gonna make it through this.
are you working by yourself here then at the moment, manning the place yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
What happened to all the people from the raw
Oh, they
gathering?
pissed off. The grass was greener, mate.
Grass was greener elsewhere. Fair enough.
But that's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I like being on my own, but not
Yeah.
particularly when I'm.
No, look, I can understand that.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, come over.
Look.
Please. You know,
Yeah.
like this is where the food is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess they were running like a raw food farm or whatever, and they were also selling the fruit. But the other raw vegans, they just left because they were lazy or something.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is an ice cream bean. Bigger than anything Kveta's ever seen before. You can have a smile on your face. Look at all
Yeah,
this.
but like, where is everybody? There's supposed to be a lot of raw food people.
split.
They split the word.
They all went away.
They left.
Mainly Jeff and Robert Lockhart. He's a
Completely hollow bones.
chiropractor.
Yeah.
And he's a fruitarian.
He's a fruitarian too, yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're all went that way. A few of them are supposed to be coming back. They left their gear here,
Okay.
but God knows when.
It's good on this guy that, yeah, I guess he was also fruitarian and he switched to eating raw meat.
Like I say, the grass is greener.
Yeah. We can put a tent up here, beautiful flat
We
ground.
have to make a plan how we start look for our own place.
Yeah.
Just a nagging Nancy again.
Have a relaxing couple of days first and take it easy and then start to think about it. There's an abundant.
She's like just asking for stuff but doesn't do anything for it.
Of food for us.
Mm.
An absolute abundance. And the trees, there's even white sapote on the trees. So we can go and eat white sapote from the trees. And this is the black sapote, the infamous chocolate pudding fruit.
I'm thinking about
So we stay for about 2 days
the
and then
doctors
before
because I
it's
just
done.
can't handle it. No, I reckon I'm going to die if I don't get something shit done to me. Yeah, I feel that rooted.
His skin doesn't look alright.
Yeah, I was free.
But I guess that was just like, I don't know. It looked like dirt.
Vegetarian, vegan,
I guess he's just not cleaning himself.
all of that. And I had the philosophy I didn't want to kill anything. But you look around you, everything kills.
He had the philosophy of not killing anything. Like being a vegan. I guess that's what did the damage to him.
Everything. The world's a kill. It's just a killing machine. Everything does it. And it's not much fun. I don't like it, but that's the way it is.
We're currently staying on a tropical fruit farm owned by a guy named Clinton, who we've not yet met.
Such a light. I walk slowly.
I've taken a wander around the fruit orchard, and there are a fair few fruit trees I don't recognise.
That sounds nice.
That's a sort of pigeon, I think, doing that noise. It'll take me a while to start to learn to recognise trees again, and it's a skill I'd love to nurture.
See, there's a bit of blood running around in the bottom of this, as you can see. Yeah. Now this one here is the pork. I think I bought a little too much. This is the beef. Quite bloody tasty. If I could just swallow then, there would be no problem. I've been sick a lot. I'm used to it. I can get over the swallowing thing.
Well, I think Ian and his brother, I believe the diet they're on is called the primal paleo or something. I can't remember the name of the diet. They're trying to emulate the way that primitive man may have once eaten once upon a time.
He's had major health problems all the way through,
His brother looks healthier than him.
but he's had major health problems for over 20 years.
That's why I looked into it. It's the only reason I looked into it. Otherwise, I'd be just like another Australian person drinking alcohol and eating burgers and, just probably just the same as Americans do. They don't look into anything until it really hits them.
Any of this hurt?
A bit near the ribs does a bit tender around there.
There may well have been a time when people were eating a lot of meat like they're doing. But I think the fruit diet goes back even further in the past and in the future. And I believe that there was a time when humans
You think, but that's not how it was.
were not eating flesh at all.
Well, come on, Popo, turn yellow for me. Please.
Yeah, imagine this. You see some green fruit, and you're waiting on it to ripen, and until it ripens, you just pass away
Come on.
instead of eating meat.
You just got a beautiful
I mean, it's nothing. I don't have anything against fruit or anything, but yeah, meat is there. It's not like you're gonna wait for a deer to grow up from a baby deer to a big deer with the horns and stuff. You're just gonna eat it young if you find it young.
wine, drink and get that sun and turn yellow. Yellow like this beautiful flower inside. Now that one is turning a little bit yellow. Just watch them.
Watch your feet.
And you
Oh yeah, they're like against shoes as well.
do because this is like spiky.
Yeah, I might.
Maybe you can pick them because
Yep.
I'm scared to go in that tall grass. Wow. Such
She's clever. She sends the man, cause maybe there's a snake or something.
beautiful popos. Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you.
I guess it's like papaya.
Is it right?
Thanks. Oh, they're so yummy. They look so yummy.
Yeah.
I was like, how I say it most simply is that in communism, it's very controlled society. And if somebody's sticking out from the crowd, so to speak, they are closely watched and for a long time. And a lot of information what those people do is gathered. And then that person is approached and
Such a slow speaking that yeah, I already lost what she was trying to say.
taken in a jail.
Okay, so someone who sticked out in communism was like watched and maybe taken to the jail.
And it happened to my friends. Few friends I knew. They disappeared for 5 years. Then they come back and they was beyond recognition. And kick out teeth and stuff. And some of them died as well. And it suddenly dawned to me.
Yeah, that's a sad thing for sure.
You know, and they gave me read all the. It was all made up. They make a story why they locked them up. You know, maybe they stole some expensive camera somewhere. Or it was all made up stories. To court was on and everything, and those people gave me read all the papers. Then you know what to court wrote and stuff, and it suddenly dawned to me that I'm one of those people, and that sooner or later they're going to lock me up, and I was scared I'm not going to survive it, you know, because I knew some people didn't, and I didn't want to have my teeth kicked out, and who knows what else. And I said, I have to go, because they're after me. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Do you want to take a
Just those friends. What they went through, nobody can imagine.
I guess trauma is what led her to this lifestyle.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And I knew that if I don't leave country, I may die if they lock me up. And I want to live.
There was a point where I thought I'd go to the doctors, and I'm not into that. It's got me in a bad place before. They're not like the old doctors that examine you. They looked at your body, they looked at your tongue, they looked down your ear hole, they looked in your eyes. These ones look at a computer and go, what can I do for you today? And don't even look at you.
Yeah, just take some pills.
It's really gone to the dogs, so I don't have much faith in them.
I remember one time I went to the doctor and I had two problems, and I just told her like one of them, and when I wanted to bring up the second one, she was like, no, only one problem at the time, that's separate. If you want to deal with that, you have to book like another consultation. I was like, yeah, okay. Whatever. Waiting on the fruit to ripen.
Yeah, hi Clinton, it's Mango here. We spoke on the phone maybe 10 days ago. Yeah, that's right. I just wanted to make sure with you that it's okay with you us staying here for at least for a short period of time. Thanks. Ian actually offered us if it was possible for us to stay in the house there. Look, that's really kind of you. Thank you.
Michelle.
Hey Ian, how you feeling?
Oh, up to shit.
Oh, really? Wow.
Ryan,
Ryan,
nice to meet you, Mango.
nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, and Michelle.
Yeah.
And Krita. So you were both here for the gathering that it was like last week or whenever it was?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
This whole
Yeah.
kitchen was
Some
filled with
fun.
boxes of fruit. The whole
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine with all of you there. It's
We
yeah.
got a few Australian
Healthy humans. This is what it looks like when you eat plenty of meat.
durian.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
good. Ian, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Yeah, on the
How's the weather?
still. I'm buggered. I'm just
Oh.
way around, but
You should still try to drink water, man. Even though I've
I'm
heard
trying, man. It goes, and it goes all the way around, comes out my nose.
Oh,
I might have to get a lift off you.
Lift to
To the hospital.
the hospital. Yeah.
I'm through. I'm sick of it. I'd rather be dead than putting up with this pain. It's really too much.
Did they say it was glandular, like you suspected?
Or did they tell you where does it come from? How that actually developed in your body?
They don't know shit from play. That's always the way.
Right. Take it easy, man.
I'll give you a ring.
Just
Yeah,
know
let us know how you're
it's
going and yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the kind I used to have.
I guess it was tamarind, I'm not sure.
And the easiest digested foods are fruits and vegetables.
Mango, I heard you're around the place. Hey, buddy.
Welcome home.
Hey man,
So-
good to see you again. Hey.
How you doing?
During Rider when he still had some collagen in his face.
You look good.
You
yeah.
too? Doing well?
Thank you.
And
you
here?
too. Good to see.
Classic. I haven't seen you since Thailand.
That's right, yeah.
Running marathons, ultra marathons. I've ridden my bike from
Yeah, tell us what useless things you have done.
Adelaide to Cairns in 24 days.
Freddie's still looking healthier than she is looking now, but yeah, still some collagen left.
100% raw vegan. So like people go, oh, you can't be raw.
Ah, you can't be raw, so it's for you it was like a challenge. So it didn't matter. You wanted to just prove them wrong or whatever, but it doesn't matter that you have ridden your bike. You could have done it on raw meat.
You can't be vegan and be a good athlete. And it's like, yeah, you can. And I'm living proof. I've travelled around the world with my bicycle as 100% raw vegan. And I eat more fruit than anyone I know in Australia. You know, I'd probably be top 10 in the world.
Yeah, but we're watching this video from the future, and yeah, we know what happens to you when you exercise so much and eat so much fruit. I mean, not that it's about you eat too much fruit. It's about that's all you eat: fruit and other carbohydrates. Very little fat, very little oil, no meat at all.
Eaters. 95% plus of
Yeah, still pretty good collagen. I would say he was somewhat malnourished as a kid. Because yeah, that's just two skinny arms and minor deformities in the face.
my calories coming from sweet fruits like dates, mangoes, bananas, jackfruit.
Nobody cares, man, that you can ride your bike at I don't know what speed. I mean, I get it that some of the cyclist enthusiasts care, but yeah, it won't change anything, okay? You look old. Not right now, but in the future you're going to look old.
So it's fruit for breakfast, fruit for lunch, fruit for dinner, followed by some greens, occasionally some nuts and seeds.
Sometimes I get really good watermelon. I really stuff myself with it, and I can't even move.
I believe it's impossible to overeat on fruit.
Yeah, it is impossible to overeat on fruit, because you have like a self-stopping mechanism. I have like let's say like half a watermelon, and I just can't eat more because yeah, it depends on the size, but you get it. It's just so fulfilling. It's just water, and it's not like fulfilling, but it definitely occupies like a lot of space in your tummy, and the sweetness, it satisfies you until to a point you just have to stop.
Overeating would imply one's getting obese. My record is 70.
I like how they eat here outside. They're just outside, the mangoes on the ground. There should be some raw meat as well, and he would look better in the future.
2 large bananas, like big bananas.
Well, that is it. But me and Mango, we are more like Buddha, you know. We like to sit and enjoy the life, just...
Exactly, that's how it should be. You just sit, you lay down, and you don't do anything you don't want to do.
look at everything in a detail, and we're not big sports people.
Do you drink much
The brainwashed people.
water, or
No, none at all.
that's your problem? You're dehydrated.
I would say yes, because I don't know, they do look dehydrated and all, but they also, yes, I don't think they eat enough watery fruits.
For me, I never needed water, and I think I'm doing fine. I don't
You'll
feel
triple your
dehydrated.
energy levels when you start.
Oh yeah, it's not too much coconut trees here in this area. Well, all what I saw, it's mangoes and what was that, tamarind and papaya. Like those are not really as watery as coconut water. But even then, you do need a raw meat lady.
Drinking water. You'll be like Wow! I've been missing out.
Some good, I would say, yeah, I agree here. Some good, even filtered water would be good for them.
But we don't sweat, we don't do any, you know,
Because you're dehydrated.
hardcore
Because you can't.
exercise.
Because you're dehydrated.
You believe I can be dehydrated for 23 years and don't get no health problems from it?
My grandma.
No health problems from it. Come on.
Everyone's dehydrated in society.
Unfortunately, it seems to be the case that there are quite a few different definitions of fruitarian that are floating around.
The definition of fruitarian could be, some people say it's just fruit, some people say it's fruits, greens, and nuts and seeds, things like that.
The nuts are not fruit and the greens are not fruit, so please don't
And the seeds are not fruit.
call yourself fruitarian if you eat other things than fruit. And then got really upset with me.
The way that we live is very different to the way that you live. So the sweating is something that would be natural for you because you are going out and doing these things, whereas we're not
For no reason.
doing them. So we're not dehydrated in the same way that you would be if you weren't getting the water that you were taking in. Yeah.
Is it healthy to be sedentary though? That's the question.
Yes. It's very healthy to be sanitary. Sanitary? I can't pronounce that word. It means to just sit around and do exactly what you want.
Is
it healthy?
to push yourself to an extreme?
Yeah.
To sort of really push yourself to the extreme.
Yeah, that's a good point, because Durian Rider, he is pushing himself to extreme.
Tweeting you.
He just wants to prove stuff. Like it's impossible to cycle around Australia or all these places. Like I used to do touring in exotic places and other countries, and there were days when I just hated myself. Like I just wanted to get over it and just get to the hotel and just sleep. And there was like 10 more kilometers and I was like, oh my days, man. And I was just so impatient. Like up to a certain point, it's fine to do it, because yeah, it's a lovely place where you are or whatever. But yeah, when you're tired, you just don't want to do it. But you have to do it, because if you decided to tour, then yeah, you can't just turn back.
You push your bodies to extreme. You think we don't doing anything.
Yeah. But surely, I mean, if you look at other animals out in nature, there's none of the animals that really train and push themselves to the extreme like
Yes,
you're
they do.
suggesting. No,
Of course they don't. The only time they run a lot when they want to escape like another predator or maybe chasing their food, but they definitely don't do it for exercise. Maybe they do like some exploration or something, but not because they want to burn calories or whatever, or they try to stay lean.
only if they're chased by some other animal and then the adrenaline is going.
And these animals, their heart and the lungs is designed for running.
But if you watch a...
But definitely a bicycle is very energy efficient. And yeah.
Other animals that are living very peaceful lives and not being chased, they won't run around.
Name me an animal, Mango.
Or a cow.
A cow. A cow stands up all day and night, supporting its ton of body weight, and it walks. You know, they'll migrate for eons if they get the chance. And another animal.
I don't even think that this is the cow. I mean, I could do the same kind of thing.
But we're sitting down. Cow can't even sit down. They've got to use their energy all day standing up.
Well, whether we're sitting down or standing up, we're still using energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to believe that it's a very natural process going from raw foodism to fruitarianism, but certainly I know from experience and watching other people that it's not always the case. And I don't fully understand why. I mean, people are very difficult to find.
Durian Rider thinks that because he can do all these things, it means that he's healthy or whatever. Yeah, you should be able to move at certain speed, and you should be able to just have energy, but it's clearly not it's not fruit that all you need. And relaxing, it's always a good idea. And just be calm, and yeah, if you want to do something, then yeah, go for it, but definitely don't force yourself. And I'm pretty sure Durian Rider doesn't just do whatever he wants, especially nowadays. He he definitely trains a lot less.
And I guess we all have to come up with our own conclusions.
If the bear doesn't fatten up before its hibernation, it will die.
Yeah, and same for the humans. If you don't fatten up when you have to fatten up, you're gonna go infertile, just like you do in the future. And if we don't fatten up, like I'm not saying to fat to like a sumo or whatever, but up to like a certain point, then you can lose like collagen, you can lose bone marrow, and you're just gonna age rapidly like you did in the future.
You know, an eagle doesn't fatten up before its migration, it will die. If a deer doesn't have enough strength from eating enough, it won't last the mating cycle. If a salmon doesn't...
What are you talking about, mating cycle? You're gonna go infertile and you're not gonna have any children. I don't know if you're infertile already or not.
...eat enough, it won't make the migration. There is no animal in nature that undereats.
Yes, you should not undereat, ever. You should always eat as much as you want and exactly what you want.
Yeah, this one's really nice. Has ever tried that sort of flesh?
I'm totally against hospitals. I think they're shit. But see, this is a thought. When I...
They do some good things, okay? Like if you have a broken leg and they place you in that thing, then yeah, that is going to fix your broken leg. So yeah, they are good for that, or certain surgeries can save your life.
had to be tossed into the system, I was humble because the people were lovely. They genuinely want to help me and get me better. You got to be open, and if someone comes along and they do something.
It would be so nice to be able to see this guy, if he ate raw meat all his life, to see Mango and I don't know what's her name. Yeah, that lady that can barely walk. Yeah, to see her, what would she look like if she ate raw meat all her life, and Durian Rider and Freely, and all of them to just see what would they look like in the future.
Different, whatever.
And then they could actually tell, and also do less exercise, of course, and that would be like living proof. Not what he's doing right now, just running in circles or cycling for no reason. 'Cause yeah, that's clearly not a health indicator. I would say very soon it's just gonna go worse and worse.
Whatever, you know, that's their lot in life. And if it's not working, they'll work it out. And if they don't work it out, they won't work it out. You know, it's basically their problem or their salvation.
As some people say, when I come here, they say, you think your shit doesn't stink, kind of thing. And I realize, well, that's true. My shit doesn't stink, and because it's clean. And
I don't think so.
even my urine doesn't stink.
I don't believe that.
It looks
But I don't want to find out.
like water and smells like water. And if I happen to be somewhere without food, in a desert, and I get need for eating or drinking, I can drink my own urine.
What a logic, man. I mean, if if that's the last case scenario, yeah, you probably should just do it if you can't get any water or anything watery. But yeah, that's not true at all what she was saying. Here's this guy with the raw meat.
Yeah, well, this is it.
Look at the dog. This is what the dog wants.
This is the, I've got some organic cuts here, or mince.
The dog is hoping to get some.
This is the pork mince, and I'm just gonna...
Yeah, it looks A little bit aged.
Indulge. From memory,
Tastes good.
yeah. I've just found the
I would
meat
say
thing-
it tastes good. Like, yeah, it is aged and everything, but if that was the... I prefer fresh, but if that was the only meat, then yeah, that's what I would have.
For the time being, I'm doing all right with it. A bit of rotten meat now and again, it's like a supplement, but
Exactly.
I'd prefer to eat fresh stuff, to be honest with you.
Yeah, same, like I said. Look at all these vegans behind. I don't know, I didn't know that girl is also vegan, but they do look healthier somewhat. Even Durian Rider, they do look healthier than these two. I think they were just doing it for like longer time, plus the trauma and the stress in life, and they just found each other, and yeah, that's what it led to this lifestyle.
Fresh stuff, it's got less bacteria in it.
Yep.
A good way to get bacteria is to get your own poo and put smear.
Yeah, Durian Rider right here just tries to like disgust, like say disgusting things, because this is what vegans do. They just do say disgusting things, and they are convinced they are right. And yeah, they try to disgust like other meat eaters, but it's not gonna work, man.
On a steak and put it in a glass jar.
And like anybody who gets disgusted by this just goes vegan, and gets some eating disorder, and it's going to age like you guys.
And put it in the fridge.
Yeah, well, I haven't heard that one, but I've heard mostly herbivore droppings or, like stools. You can get a lot of good bacteria from.
Yeah, exactly. Rabbits and other so-called vegan, but it's not none of them is actually vegan. But let's say they eat mostly plants. Some of the animals, those animals also eat their stools. So yeah, and I heard vegans that do the same. I don't know about meat eaters, man. I don't know. I really wouldn't want to find out this. Yeah, I don't know. This is just a disgusting subject.
He's cured people with cancer from it. Stools.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's quite strange talk.
I mean, it can have some nutrients, but also has things that you wouldn't want to consume, because it left your body for a reason.
About this, you get a meat eater that comes along, oh, I'm eating shit, I do this, I do that, and I've been just in hospital the other day. Well, that's a great thing for vegans, isn't it? Makes vegans look like, like the knight in...
Exactly. Vegans just use this guy that, yeah, but actually the damage that he done to himself, it was mostly because of plants. Maybe some working and maybe too much sun.
Shining armour.
Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised that you haven't had some kind of food poisoning or E. coli. Like
well, see, this is what
sort of really gets.
This is it.
I'm still waiting on it.
This is the proof's in the pudding now.
I'm still waiting on it to get it.
Yeah, they say if you eat that, you will die.
Exactly. The same people that say that, they eat like let's say cooked food or whatever, and they still get problems. So yeah.
I've eaten stuff that you wouldn't dream of eating.
What do you mean, like?
I've eaten stuff that's like totally off, man, like maggots crawling through it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
And I know other people that have, but...
I prefer it fresh. But if that was the last case scenario, then yeah, I would just have it. And plus, people in Italy, I think they eat cheese that has maggots crawling in it.
I'm not mentioning any names, but they have, and they don't get sick. They actually feel better.
So who killed that meat you got there?
It's the people that have got the farm. They've got a biodynamic farm, so they kill it. It's sustainable in that way. It's not double-decker trucks coming along and dropping the cattle off like potatoes down on the ground, breaking their legs and everything, and just the ones that can, they lead them up the race, and then they're hammering them in the head, and they kill up to 1,000 a day. I reckon that is murder. That is wrong. So
like, if you kill one person, it's okay, but if you kill 10 of them, that's not okay. Or
no, well, it's a way of looking at it. I mean, like we've come to a state, us humans, that we wear clothes, we wear shoes, we travel in bloody planes 40,000 feet up in the air. We're different, man. We've altered ourselves that much.
Yeah, but our diets did not change. No matter what we do, we do need the proper nutrition. Maybe in the future, where science would develop to a stage where you can just inject yourself with all these nutrients that you actually need, and to be actually like exactly like the nature designed it, then yeah, that would be something else. But until then, yeah, even then I would be skeptical about it. But until then, yeah, raw meat is the best way.
That's why we're all searching of what diet to do or what religion, whatever. We're lost.
Exactly. And and these two are lost.
I've got $10,000
And Durian Rider is also lost.
in the bank, and I'd be willing to put $10,000 on the table. Get a baby, like a 2-month-old or 6-month-old,
Why just a 2-month, a 6-month-old?
put it in a cot with,
Make it a year so it's not lactating.
okay, a year-old human toddler baby,
Okay, yeah, a year.
in a cot with a mango and a baby rabbit. And if the kid eats the rabbit,
Oh my God.
you get 10 grand.
But it won't eat the mango either. Like a 1-year-old, come on. 1-year-old, let's say, they can't even, they don't even have the teeth to chew it, the mango. They come on, man. Why would they put like a baby? Like, this is some type of human experiments. What he tries to explain, but yeah, it's just not how it is. Let's take like even a 1-year-old, but let's feed the 1-year-old, cause yeah, that's what you do. I know you don't have babies, but that's what you do. Let's give the 1-year-old some mango. Of course, he's going to eat the mango, cause yeah, it's fit. There's nothing wrong with it. And let's give some rabbit kidney to the 1-year-old, and 100% is going to eat it. Some rabbit liver, and yeah, he's going to like it. And yeah, it would be the easiest $10,000 of my life. I would win your $10,000 bet. If you want to do it, then yeah, let's just do it.
But that's totally bullshit. What you were
You can test it, and just just PayPal me the money. I'm gonna give you my PayPal information.
speaking right there now is crap. The baby can't even wipe its own ass, so you can't expect a baby to kill something.
What comeback you have now? What are you gonna do? You're gonna block him on Instagram?
It's like saying, I don't know, it's just like saying, would you rather have your throat cut or would you rather have a shave?
So what comeback is Durian Rider going to have to this?
It's just, there's no
He's just going to shut his mouth.
it's just stupid.
I heard you in for a
That's right. He can't say anything to this.
while on the fruit diet, and how that was working for you.
It wasn't working. That's why he left.
I'd drift away almost. I felt like, like all airy-fairy, like very spiritual, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you're on this earth. You've got to be part of this society in a way. You can't just isolate yourself. You can. It's not easy. It makes things a lot harder. What I'm after in life is balance.
And you can't have balance without meat.
And that's my objective, to be a healthy, balanced human being on all levels.
Don't we?
Yeah.
It's like he's speaking to them, but they speak like different language. Sorry? What in the world?
You haven't had some kind of food poisoning or?
In a cot with a mango.
Should we bother stopping?
Not saying that's a bad thing, but you're on this earth. You've got to be part of this society in a way. You can't just isolate yourself. You can. It's not easy. It makes things a lot harder. What I'm after in life is balance. And that's my objective, to be a healthy, balanced human being on all levels.
Don't we?
Yeah.
I wanted to pause here Now, if you happen to consider fruitarianism as extreme and radical, perhaps you need to look around you more. I mean, to me, the real reason why fruitarianism may be viewed as, I can't see, out there and on balance is because, generally speaking, the average diet of the average citizen has moved so far on the track of sanity. Okay, that just doesn't make any sense. This is some type of vlog that he's making, this Mango guy, and he named it Truly Weird Diets. I mean, your diet is the weirdest.
We've already made our minds up that we won't be staying at this place and we'll be exploring the area in search of somewhere else. More sometime later, but no idea when. Mango. So what do you think today with the oranges? Should we bother stopping and getting some at some point later on, or?
Yeah, we may get another bag. We don't want watermelon while we're traveling.
No.
Waiting for get the money out so they...
What is going on, man, with Windows 11? This is unbelievable. Okay, we're just gonna watch it like this.
Yeah. What is price range are we looking for?
Yeah, well, cheapest possible, of course. Something
Yeah.
cheap and old.
Yeah.
We don't want some super new house or something.
No,
like
no.
that.
All right. We'll go with that one. I'll flow with that one. Are we going in here?
So we ready?
Yeah. Hiya. We've just moved into the area, and we're looking.
I already saw the video here from here. Yeah, it's not gonna be much, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep on going. I won't comment a lot because yeah, there's not much to say from here.
For somewhere to rent.
Oh, yes.
So we just wondered if you had any rentals available.
I'm really surprised. It's more expensive than rent in Sydney. I thought country is more cheaper.
Yeah, but it is a 3-bedroom house. You
Yeah,
know, it's
but
probably designed for a family more so than for a couple like ourselves.
if people live on fruit, they would not need pharmacy.
Okay, there's something to comment. What did she say? They would...
What is price range are we looking for?
Yeah, well, cheapest possible, of course. Something
Yeah.
cheap and old.
House. You
Yeah,
know, it's
but
probably designed for a family more so than for a couple like ourselves.
if people live on fruit, they would not need pharmacy.
You need pharmacy, lady. Like you need some B12 shots and some hormone treatment. That's 100%. Cause yeah, you will not eat meat.
Oh, bakery we just passed. And
Yeah, bakery is bad.
Coffee shop.
Domino
the next
Coffee shop is also bad.
definitely no.
Shoe store, no way.
Shoe store, come on.
So we know that eventually we can make it happen. We can find
They are against shoes. They are like right now they are like bare feet, walking on this concrete.
a piece of land. We will put trees on it. We will grow them. We will have
I guess she has some type of socks or something or ballet shoes.
food growing in our own front yard.
The thing is that no matter, they would need like a really big piece of land to be able to survive just from that land. Okay, I take it back that there's nothing to comment. They can't just leave off like 5 trees or something. They need like, I don't know, a lot. And the fruit needs to be ripening in time or they are just going to starve. Unless they have money to buy the fruit.
what do you make of the fact that there's death and suffering everywhere?
Yeah. I'm certainly not in denial of that fact. There is definitely pain and suffering, and as Ian's quoted, the world is like a massive killing machine in many ways, and everywhere you look, even among plant species, there's
Exactly, even among plant species, plants eat the remainings of the, not eat, but they consume the remainings of animals, what the bacteria, the worms have broken down. It goes into the ground and feeds the plants. So are you really a vegan, knowing that? Not really.
It's like ivy crawling around trees and choking them and stopping them and stopping the tree growing.
But the thing is, and I was thinking about this, if plants consume animal products, and like animal products like animal remainings, then how come they don't have the nutrients for that? It's because the worms have already used it for themselves, and the bacteria and all of that, they have already used it for themselves, to the point when it gets to the ground, it's just not the same. And this is exactly why you should hunt down an animal and eat it, because the animal already has very similar things to what you have.
And I think most people would never question whether that was right or wrong.
There's no need to question if it was right or wrong. If it's about your nutrition, it's only right. Like you need to eat, you go slaughter the cow or the chicken. That's what you do.
And
or the wild animal.
But I have done. I mean, I'm sure I'm not alone in this. I'm sure there's other people that have questioned it too, and I've questioned it a lot and wondered. And I know that from a vegan point of view, somebody might think, well, it's not okay for me to kill this animal, and it's not okay for you to do it either. But they don't make a further step and say, well, if it's not okay for me and it's not okay for you, then it's not okay for that wolf. They tend to sort of put the barrier up and think that that's okay. Whereas in my opinion...
What's your opinion? Wolves should not eat meat?
I don't think any of it's okay. I'm not happy with any of it. You know, I'd much rather be living in
Okay, wow. He's just completely in denial.
a world that was perfectly safe to walk around in. There wasn't any creatures or any of any kind or any...
yeah, that's impossible. Maybe on another planet.
Stinging trees, because here in Australia we have this tree called a gympie, which is like a very, very powerful stinging nettle, and it can, when it stings you, it can sting you for like a year or something before it fully goes away. I got stung once when I was living here last time on my foot, and it's like somebody tips boiling water on you, and it took about 6 weeks, 8 weeks before.
Yeah, that's horrible. But yeah, there's nothing you can do about it, man. Just watch out next time. Maybe wear some shoes and long pants when you go in an area like that.
It went away. Actually, when your foot gets in the water, or when your part that's been in contact with the tree gets cold breeze on it, it burns for ages afterwards. And warm water's okay, or warm breeze is okay, but a cold breeze makes it burn. Anyway, I've sort of gone off on a sidetrack again.
Not again. You do this all the time.
And what's your feeling about, are you...
I mean, rest in peace, but yeah, I have to point out.
Are you, I guess, discontent living in this world? What's your feeling about living in this imperfect world? You seem like a very, you know, your position is very positive.
Yeah.
I guess you say you'd rather live in a different kind of world. In some ways, I see you taking steps towards
Sure.
living as though you
I was in a
were
different
a
world.
member of this other world. But here we are, right?
Oh, that's right.
Surrounded.
That's right.
Are you unhappy about this?
No, I don't think I'm unhappy about it. I think that although I'm unaware of it, my own personal belief is that I made a conscious choice to come to this planet. We're moving into the whole realm of life and death and all that kind of stuff now, but I really believe that at some point or another, when I was conceived, that I made a conscious choice.
This is just too spiritual for me.
An agreement, entered into some kind of pact to come here. And although I certainly hanker after living in somewhere which is nicer, and more harmonious. I also believe that that we're all put here for a reason, and I like to think that the message I want to give is important and can help return.
Yes, it is important. We should eat raw, but not only the fruit, also the meat.
This planet into that state that one day will be the sort of place that I want to live in. And I do believe it is a possible scenario of living in an environment which is totally harmonious with a completely different kind of balance to that which exists today.
He is, I don't know, I'm maybe not very good in describing people, but to me he is the most beautiful person I ever met. He is just
Yeah, they did really found each other.
amazing person, and I feel very happy.
At least that. At least, yeah, they do some things right. Like, there's nothing wrong with fruit and all. I'm pretty sure they are having this here, like high quality fruit and everything. And yeah, it's important to have companionship. But yeah, just make sure you're not going vegan.
To have him in my life.
Yeah, that's the review. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Rest in peace, Wodzak.